Hello, how's it going guys? I hope you're doing well today and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm gonna go over the coin event, the exchange event right here. A couple of people asked me who they should be going for, if it's Hiyori or Lisa, and this is just kind of what I'm gonna go over today. So to get started, let's just go ahead and take a look at their skills. I actually already picked up Lisa for me, and let's just go ahead and go over her skills right here. Okay, so her mastery skill, aka combo attack, deals damage to an enemy. This skill ignores 20% of the target's defense and has a 20% chance to remove one buff from the enemy. So that's a pretty alright skill, nothing crazy though, but it's alright. And her rage attack deals damage to the enemy back row. The less targets there are in the back row, the more damage she does. Lasts one round. When a weapon is awakened, damage increases greatly and deals a random debuff on one of the targets. And I have her at level 50 right now, and her rage attack does a stupid amount of 304% damage. That is so high, like that is extremely freaking high. Like let me show you guys Tosin's, because Tosin also attacks the whole back row. If I can find him, where is Tosin? Right here. Okay, here's Tosin. See, Tosin only does 160%. And she does the same exact thing, attacks the whole back row, but she does almost double that damage. 304% is literally insane. Like, that is so much damage. I actually think this is wrong, and they might update it. Now, people might say she is a tiger, so maybe that's why it's so high. But that really doesn't mean anything, because it's 300% just way too high. Grimjow attacks only one unit. He's a he's a tiger, and he only does like what 280% damage. So that's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but maybe it's not wrong. I don't really know, but I think this is wrong, and it will be updated in the future. But either way, that rage attack, if it stays like this is seriously broken. Like 300 damage is way too much. And then her 4-star skill right here. If there are white tiger allies alive, Lisa deals damage to more male enemies, which is pretty nice since most enemies are usually male. If there are Azure Dragon allies alive, her rage skill has a chance to apply Crush, and it is 25% to apply Crush, so that is very nice. If there are Vermilion Bird allies alive, her rage skill has a 40% chance to bleed her target for one round. Not very impressive. If there are Black Tortoise allies alive, her rage skill life steals for 8% of the damage dealt, which is pretty nice as well. And her Crush ability right here, if the target's current HP is over 70%, 64% more damage is dealt to the target. And that's super good. So her 4-star effect is honestly so diverse, I absolutely love it. Like, it's really great. Because she can literally boost whoever you have on your team will get a boost. Just because, she boosts every single soul hall in the game at the moment. So her 4-star skill is super nice. I absolutely love it. Now let's take a look at her bonds real quick. Right here, HP plus 15%, attack plus 15%, and attack plus 15%. And her items right here, HP, attack, HP. She gets 2 HP attacks from the bonds, which is super nice. Since, she attacks the back row, and your goal is usually to wipe out the back row. But like I said, Lisa is amazing, and she is an attack specialty character. Like I said, if she stays like this, she might actually be one of the main units that you run on your team, because she can easily wipe out the back row with this kind of damage if she deals it. So Lisa, super good. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Hiyori. I actually don't have her, but she is a Vermilion bird that's a tank and does lifesteal. And let's go ahead and take a look at her combo attack. Deals damage to an enemy and bleeds the target for one round. Hiyori's defense also increases by 10% for one round. That's a pretty nice mastery skill for her since she's a tank. So and she gets a 10% defense boost, which is not bad from a mastery skill. So I like her mastery skill. And then her rage attack deals damage to the enemy front row and heals for 10% of the damage dealt. If any of the targets is bleeding, Hiyori heals for 10% of the damage dealt. What? Instead? Wait. Deals damage to the enemy front row and heals for 10% of the damage dealt. If any of the targets is bleeding, Hiyori heals for 10% of the damage dealt. So, okay, I'm sorry, guys. This is worded so weird. I think it means she heals for another 10%. So if they're bleeding, she heals for 20% of the damage dealt instead of 10%. But I don't know. It's worded really weird. If you guys actually know how it works, please let me know in the comment section. But this is worded really weird. But either way, 10% is an alright number. Nothing crazy. But, 10% is still a pretty nice heal. And then her 4-star skill right here. Increase Hiyori's recovery rate also when she reaches 80%, 60%, 40%, or 20% HP for the first time. She gains a stack of Fury. Each stack of Fury increases max HP to a max of 150%. Okay. Okay, so how much time does she gain it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's the problem. If you guys watched my video yesterday about the tier list, I had this problem with Yami. So say she reaches 80% and she gets a 10% increase to her max HP. She only heals herself for 10%. So she's not going to be able to go up over that 100% mark again. So this really is kind of useless. So I don't know if this is how it works or it might work in a different way. But if that's how it works, then this is quite useless because say she reaches 80%, now she can get her HP all the way to 110%. But how are you going to get her back to 110% without any heals? Like, she does heal herself, but it's not enough to get her back to 110% unless she's healing herself multiple times, which is not going to happen because she will not be, because she's still going to be taking damage. So this is kind of useless if this is how it works, but like I said, we're not sure. We're just going to have to wait and see how it works. Maybe if somebody picks her up, because I really can't. I can't confirm because I didn't end up picking her up from the shop. I picked up Lisa. But yeah, anyways, let's go back to the shop and look at the pricing and stuff. Lisa's 95 coins and Hiyori is 75 coins. Now, this new system, with this event right here, I absolutely love it. Free-to-play players don't have to spend any jades to actually get the coins. And even if you're not to get 20 every day, like say you're able to get 15, which by the way, you should be able to get more than 15 every day. But say, for example, you only get 15 every day. It doesn't matter because that's still a really good amount because, characters are way cheaper now. She's only 95 instead of where Rukia was 125, I believe. Okay, now, who should you pick up? Now, keep in mind, this is not confirmed, but this is just kind of a theory. Usually, the more expensive character in the coin exchange event is an exclusive character, like Unohana, for example. And the one that's not as expensive is not exclusive and can be obtained from summons. As you can see, Hiyori costs 75, just like Toshiro, Desai, and Mayuri, which probably means she will be back in summons sometime in the future, where Lisa will not be because she's an exclusive character, but this is not confirmed. It's just kind of a theory because this is how the previous events have been working. But anyways, who should you pick up? Now, obviously, as I always say, it's always best to pick up the character that's best for your team. And this is an easy Lisa. Like, as good as Hiyori is, Lisa is a way better choice. Now, Lisa, most likely, at least as of right now, will not work with your team because she's a Vermilion bird. But maybe when Ukiora comes out, Ukiora and her right next to each other can be seriously broken. So, her linking up with Ukiora will be super good. But as of right now, she really won't benefit your team because nobody's really running Vermilion bird. But either way, if you really want her, if it's, oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'm sorry. If she's like your favorite character, maybe, then pick her up. But if you're actually playing, you care about your account and you're competitive and all that stuff, then 100% pick up Lisa because Lisa's just way better. She does insane amount of damage to the back row. She also literally gives a boost to every single character on your team. It does not matter what they are. And if you have Azure Dragon characters, her crush effect is super good because she can deal even more damage on top of already dealing like 300% damage on her rage. So Lisa is an easy choice. If you really even want to put her on your team right now, it's hard. Like, she will still do a good job at 3-star, but another part where she really shines is her 4-star ability, where, she can apply crush and, do all the other boost to the enemies. So in the future, if you're able to get her to 4-star and maybe this doesn't get, like, nerfed, maybe go ahead and run her like on your main team as the main character because she's actually super good from what it looks like right now. But like I said, I do think her rage attack is probably wrong and might be updated in the future. But like I said, Hiyori is good. It's just Lisa outclasses her by quite a bit. Anyways, but like I said, she can be super good if you're running a Vermilion Birds like Okiora next to her. She can be probably better than Lisa if you just run her in the right team. But anyways, guys, this is pretty much it for these two characters. I do also want to go over the shop in general. These never buy, honestly, unless you're a whale and you just want them specifically. Never buy the three that are already in summons. Just, pay attention to the two that are not available in summons right now. This also do not buy, especially if you're free to play. If you're a whale, go ahead. If you're a whale, you can literally do anything, right? But as a free to play, I would not recommend this at all. My experience with them has been a disaster, and I'm not the only one who's had super bad luck. I've talked to other people, and they've had super, super shitty luck with these orbs right here. It's like they never work. You know what? I'll even buy one right now. Oh, okay. Goddamn, I bought two by an accident. Okay. Also, let's talk about this real quick. Please, game. Like, hold up. Please fix this. When I click on exchange, for whatever reason, it automatically goes to the highest number. So it'll exchange, literally, like, if you're just trying to buy, like, say, one Awakened Essen, and you click on it, it's gonna automatically put it to how many coins you have, and if you click exchange without paying attention, you're gonna lose all of your coins. This has happened to me once, so that's why I know. By game, please update this because this is seriously annoying. Like when you click exchange, don't automatically put it to the maximum amount. Just put it to like, one. And then, if people want to add more, then go ahead and add more. But anyways, yeah, these don't buy because I've done over almost 20 of these orange balls right here, and I've only had them actually work once. And I'll show you guys what I mean in a second after I go over the shop. The torture weapon, ignore it. This is not worth it as well in my opinion. These are not worth it as well because you should be, paying attention to characters. And then with your leftover coins, some people might have enough for 35. I don't know, but if you do, this is not a bad deal at all. This is also not a bad deal. Awakened Essence, I always recommend buying. These ones as well are not a bad deal. Honestly, obviously, these three at the bottom are not a very good deal, but like this is probably also not a very good deal. But gift boxes, relic sources, awakened essence, and omni shards is what you should probably use your leftover coins on. But yeah, I mean this is pretty much it for the coin shop. Now let me go ahead and demonstrate to you guys what I mean by this is seriously broken. So basically the way it works, let me go ahead and put the worth I actually want to change. Okay, this one. So basically, the way this works is, sorry, but yeah, you pay 4 Awakened Essence and 1 Orange Ball, and it will give you a random, attribute. For example, I'm gonna want a tanking attribute on my Shinsuke right here. So, after I click Reforge, it gives you a random attribute. But guess what? Most of the time, it's gonna either give you the same one or no attribute at all, which is absolutely freaking stupid. I don't understand why it would give you the same attribute or no attribute. I understand they are trying not to make it broken because you get a 25% extra boost. By the way, this only says 20%, but it's actually 25%. This is incorrect. But like I said, I've done over 20 of these orange balls, and I have never, well, I've gotten one correct, right? But out of 20, I have only gotten one. That's ridiculous. Like, I've wasted probably like 80 Awakened Essence doing this, and I've only gotten one attribute that I actually need, which is insane. They really need to fix this, but yeah, I'm not gonna do it again because, like I said, it's broken. I'm gonna give this a try. I really want this to be, please. Okay, see, at least we got an attribute. We didn't get the one we need. This is super rare because I've done Eisen like 7 times before, and it always ends up being a no attribute. So the fact I actually got a red sword on it is nice. I'll actually go ahead and save it. I can't complain here. But like I said, overall my luck with these balls have been an absolute disaster, and other people who use it can probably agree as well. But anyways, guys, this is it for this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Leave a like. Leave a like. No, I already said that. I'm sorry. Leave a comment if you have any questions, and please turn on notifications so you do not miss any future videos. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for sticking around and watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye.